We are the champion, my friend, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champion. We are the champion. No time for losing, 'cause I am a champion. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. Y'all see me? Y'all see me? I did it. I did it. I am here. Look at this. I did it. I completed the Spartan, the New Jersey Tri-State Spartan 5K race, and I did this April 30th in Vernon, New Jersey. And let me tell you how I got there. You know, I'm on my fitness journey. Make yourself look good. I told y'all before, who was it? Tia Divine. Shout outs to Tia Divine and I think Miss Tasha. Early, a few years back on this channel, we were doing a fitness journey thing where we were holding each other accountable, and I was telling y'all I wanted to get rid of the Santa Claus that I was getting because a brother had a beer belly and I don't drink no beer, so I had to get rid of that. You know, you looking in the mirror, you're like, yo, what's this? That ain't cool. So I had to straighten that out. So I started working out, going to the gym. I go to the gym 3 times a week, and so that's how I got on that fitness journey. And it's been like that for a number of years now, where I've been consistent. I'll say at least 4 years or maybe longer, where I've been consistent with the working out and getting myself in better shape, being more fit. And the crazy thing is, I was not into like working out and all that when I was younger. I waited till I became an older gentleman to decide to do all this stuff. So I'm like, how crazy am I? Like, what's going on? So anyway, let me tell you how I got into this whole Spartan race thing. My friend called me and she told me that her group of people from her gym was going to participate in this Spartan race. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. It was a little crazy, but I'm like, maybe I'll do it. And then she was saying, I said, you should do it. I said, do it. And I said, you know what? I'll go with you, because one thing we like to do is we all challenge each other to try new things. So she said she was going to do it. I said I was going to do it. Then we dragged another friend in, and us 3, we always doing stuff. I said, the next time we agree to something, let it be, let's make a trip. Let's all agree to go to a trip to an island somewhere and just chill and stop all these challenges and all these crazy things. But we agreed to this. So we said we was going to do it. And we looked it up and we saw that there was a lot of rope climbing things. So like we were already in shape. So we decided, let's try a rope class. So we took the rope climbing class. That was interesting. We took that to prepare. So that was about the only thing, aside from doing the exercises that they tell you to do to, get upper body strength and all that. But we do that on a regular basis anyway with the courses, the exercising that we do with our trainers and all of that. I even told my trainer, because I have a fitness group that I'm in, that I was thinking about doing the Spartan race. And he was like, of course, do it. Of course he was going to say that. Muscle Man. I knew Muscle Man. By the way, my trainer is Hurricane Fitness. I'll put the link down below. He's pretty good. You check him out on Instagram. I'm telling you, won't be disappointed. He's a good trainer. So anyway, I was like, he said that, so I'm like, now my trainer's telling me I should do it because it'll be something different. So I was like, okay, let's try this. So we getting ready. Let me tell y'all, this thing was a challenge. It was intimidating, but it was so much fun. When we got out there, the weather was bad. And, we kept reading. We was looking on our phones, reading and thinking, oh, let's see what the weather's going to be like. It was raining. It was April 30th. It was raining. It was chilly. I came out there trying to look cool in my compression shirt with the short sleeve. You get the chill bumps on you. I was chilly. So I went into the merchandise store that they had out there in Vernon, New Jersey, and I bought a long sleeve shirt to put under my shirt. So I put the long sleeve shirt on, and then I put my compression shirt over that so I could look cool, because I still want to look cool and look like I know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first challenges that we had to do was this thing. We had to do barbed wire crawl, but we're going up this hill, but you just can't walk up the hill. You kind of like had to crawl up the hill on your hands and on your feet, but almost like a cat crawling up the hill, but it's barbed wire. So you can't be up too high, because then you'll shirt or your pants or something will get caught on the barbed wire. So we had to do all that to get to the top of the hill. Get to the top of the hill, and they were like, welcome to the Spartan race. And now that was the start right there. So what was this, the preview? I was like, oh, right then I knew. I said, yeah, this is going to be something. But the fact that I did that and got through that, I was like, yeah, I turned into beast mode. Let me tell you, as cold as it was out there, once we got going with that race, I didn't feel no cold. I was no longer cold. I was focused, man. Look at that. But champion. It was so cool. So cool. So we get up there. It's 20 obstacles that you had to go through. But for me, the biggest challenge wasn't the obstacles. The challenge wasn't the obstacles itself. It was the hills, the up the hill and down the hill and through the valley and around this. And you know what made that bad? The weather. Because it rained, there was mud everywhere. Because it was still raining, it was mud everywhere. Which means it was slippery. So people were doing that whole Home Alone fall. You know that in Home Alone they all fall in the movie Home Alone when the villains fall, their whole body, like people were falling, sliding. There was rocks and different things, and I'm like, I'm trying not to fall on my face, so I had to keep my balance. I'm trying not to fall on things. Some of the obstacles that we took though, so then you're getting dirty because you're gonna fall, you're wet, you're cold. I felt like I was in an episode of Survivor. But the crazy thing, y'all, is I would do it again because it was so much fun. It was like Survivor meets American Gladiator. Y'all remember that show? And American Ninja Warrior. It was just fun. And I was sitting like, who is this person that's out here doing this? But I was like, man, my kids are going to think I'm so cool for doing this because I was out here getting my Batman, Spider-Man, Superman action figure on. I was getting it on. And like I said, one of the things, though, with these obstacles, they had signs that said, if you cannot do this obstacle, please don't hurt yourself. Go on about your business. Go on past it and just do the penalty, which would be like a penalty run or do some burpees or something like that. But let me tell you, y'all will be proud of me. I tried everything. I might have failed on some of them, but I tried them at least. And that was really cool. The monkey bars, we had, swinging from the thing that made me feel like a child again. They had an inverted wall. I had to climb over walls. They had, what was one of my favorites? They had this thing called A-frame cargo, which was like this, you're climbing up, and I'm going to show you the picture. You had to climb it up. And that was crazy because the material was so light. It was like fabric, and you're climbing up that fabric. And if somebody was heavier than you, it made it harder for you because if they were ahead of you, they tilted the whole thing because the fabric leaned in on this side. So you had to wait. And we had this one person who kind of waited till they got to the top to realize that they were afraid of heights. But you know one thing, all the people there, everybody was supportive of each other. And though people were competitive, they lifted each other up. If somebody fell, they helped them up. They encouraged them. You got this. You got this. You can do this. He got over it. He got over that. I got over it. It was really cool. There was dunk walls. The dunk wall. Let me tell y'all about the dunk wall, which was crazy. It was this, you had to go into the mud, and it's this big black plastic wall, and you couldn't go. It almost looked like a dam. You couldn't go around the wall. You had to go under the wall. So that means you had to get in the water, the muddy water. Get in the water and go under the wall. So it was like, wait, we gotta go under? I was like, 1, 2, 3. Went under. Why? I opened my eyes too soon. I was still under the water. I opened my eyes. I saw nothing but brown. And it was cold. It was like, yeah. And I opened my, but I came out. I felt like beast mode. It was crazy. And again, I'm like, who is this person doing all these things? It was me. I was so proud of myself. Then I felt like Batman. It was this thing where you, let me look at the name. What was it? They got the obstacles on here. What was that thing called? They had a multi-rig. They had a bucket carry, where you had to carry the weight around, and then they had this, what was the thing called? I'm looking at y'all, excuse me, y'all. The sandbag carry. Why was I hungry when I was doing the sandbag carry? I just got real hungry, and all I could think of was like, dang, I could use a nice hamburger right now. I'm like, right, look, only me thinking about a hamburger on an obstacle, and you had to carry that sandbag and go through this course, which was muddy again and slippery, but again, all of that was fun. But what was the thing I was telling y'all about? Oh, it was called the slit wall. That was the one that had the rope and the wall was kind of slanted and you kind of climbed up like you was Batman. Remember Batman, the Batman series in the 60s when you climbed up? I'm telling you, everything was so much fun. It was jumping, leaping, gauntlet throws. I sucked at that. I took that thing and threw it totally missed the goal, but they cheered me on anyway, but that was fun. It was just so much fun. And I just was focused, man, like just go, go, go. You can do it, do it. Let me tell you, when you get to the end, it's funny. There was this sleek hill that we had to go down. One of my friends she got on her butt and just slid straight down. People was falling. Some people got hurt, but they kept going. And I just like that. I like that how everybody was looking out for each other and how much fun it was. It was just so much fun. And when we got towards the end, they had the rope climb. It was so wet and cold. It was not too much you could do. I could barely get up the rope because it was wet, but I got on it and did it. Like I said, I tried every obstacle. Some of them, I think there was one, I couldn't pick up. It was this heavy ball that you had to pick up. It was like a cement ball, whatever. That was the only one I really couldn't get up, but I tried. But what's funny, when the other guy had it, he dropped his, and when he dropped it, it hit the ground and splashed mud. Mud went completely in my mouth. It was crazy, but I was in survivor beast mode, y'all. I was so proud of myself. And when I finished that race, I felt like I could do anything. So basically, what I'm saying is our mind plays tricks on us sometimes and limits us and make us think we can't do anything. At the finish line was this log of fire, the fire jump. Your boy jumped over some fire. Come on. And I remember when I saw that in the website, I was like, I ain't jumping over no fire. I was into it. It was just, when I finished that race, I felt like I could do anything. So I'm saying all this to say to y'all, listen, sometimes we let our mind tell us we can't do something. We get doubtful, we get negative. Go for it. Do it. Try that thing. You never know. Listen, I was jumping and leaping and doing all this stuff that I don't really do. And I felt so great about it. And I will do it again. I will do it again. It was so much fun. In the rain, in the mud. Now, we was filthy when we got done. But I'm telling you, it was so worth it. It was so worth it. I felt invincible. And it's giving me this newfound, like, yeah, I could do anything. Because I really did that. Like, I really did that, and I didn't chicken out. I didn't skip anything. I did it. So just do it. That's what I'm summing this up for, to tell you. Whatever it is you want to do, don't let your mind play tricks on you and discourage you. Don't let nobody else discourage you. Step out there and give it a try. You might not do it at 100%, but at least try it. And the fact that I tried it and did it and completed it is awesome. That's how I feel. I feel great. So that's all I have. That's all I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm blessed. I can't complain. I'm blessed. I'm just out here doing it. Aside from that, I've had gigs. I did a performance. We did the Gladys Knight thing recently, and I sang at a banquet. So I've been busy. I've been booked, blessed, and busy, which is good. I got this channel going. The channel will keep going and growing, and that's that. So that's all I had to say. I will see you all in the next video. You all be blessed. Keep your head up and just do it. Whatever it is you want to do, do it. Do it, do it, do it. All right.